Hi, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm terrible with names. I think we met briefly, but what was your name?
No, I'm Debbie, the general manager.
Debbie, hi.
Hi.
Mr. Wood.
Mr. Wood?
Yeah.
Hi.
I'm Romana, space 441.
Yeah.
I'm her, new caretaker coming in.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're working on the papers.
Is she with you?
No, she had to go to work.
Okay.
But she sent me a message saying you guys contact her about my motorcycles.
Yeah.
Okay, I talked to you all before we did all this and came up here and asked you. I told them I had 2 bikes and was that going to be okay? And they said no, there wasn't a problem with that. It's fine.
Do you know who you talked to?
Again, I'm autistic and my problem's bad with
Okay. Because I sent her a picture of the rules and regs.
Right.
Okay.
And that's why
and
I came
honestly,
up here. I read that ahead of time.
So
I came up here and asked, is it okay?
Okay.
And they said yes, it's okay. Because my 2 bikes fit in places of one car.
Understood. Nobody here should have authorized anything for a guest. So, only for the residents.
Hold on just a moment.
Sure.
Hello? Is this the... Hi, excuse me, hello? So, good.
You want to take that call?
No, survey, a random...
Oh.
I'm expecting a call from medical...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So...
Bad timing. No, yeah, but I'm
I don't know if you want to go somewhere private and talk, or...
I don't care. I mean, it's whatever's convenient for you. Do you want to?
Well, if I'm discussing what's going on in the home, I want to make sure I just talk to you, so you...
I'm not offended, but if you would like to go somewhere else,
yeah,
sure.
I need to move anyways.
Oh, you're the house.
I'm trying to do 10,000 steps a day.
I'm wide in the middle myself.
Okay.
Okay.
The way this whole thing was done was
Yeah, I know it has been a mess, and I apologize for that. However, it's beyond my control, and it's not my fault, and we happen to get into territory of protected statuses. Okay, 100% the issue was I was labeled a faggot and attacked for being so. That's
not
it.
from anybody in this.
Not from here, from the person I was going to be a caretaker for. I was going to be John's caretaker. I was coming in, everything was cool. I'm friends with the old lady. We're longtime friends. She knows personal stuff about me. She was talking to her other personal friend. They gossiped about me. It wasn't negative. She's not a hater. I didn't know at the time, but he's got like a Bible on his nightstand. He's a hardcore. Went hard on me out of nowhere. We were chummy. I bought him an iPad that I got to make fucking 24 monthly payments on now.
Yeah.
Because he broke his tablet.
Yeah.
And said he liked his tablet. Like, I'll get you a good tablet. And I don't even use Apple products. Actually, I kind of wanted to learn a little bit of Apple, but I got a 10-inch iPad. I'm like, yeah. And I got the internet. He signed up for cable and Spectrum first, AT&T later, and owes them thousands of dollars, never paid a penny, and got their equipment in it. So Romana couldn't have anything. I told him I'm new coming in. I put the bills over in my name and got it worked out.
Let's slow this down and let's backtrack.
Sorry.
That's okay. I want you to hear me. So, Ramona, you're not the first person that she's brought into the home. She brought someone else into the home.
She told me about a patient of hers.
And we had many problems.
Yeah.
So, there's already write-ups regarding that.
I heard about it, but unfortunately I don't know.
I heard when you came in, because I was in my back office, and I heard that she was going to add you on. I believe the caretaker wasn't even in the picture at that time. It was just to move in with her. Here, because these are rented lots and owned homes, we're in charge of the lots. People can't rent out rooms in their homes. Never. They cannot charge rent.
Yeah, I'm just going to be her
They can charge,
caretaker and
like,
help her.
they can charge
I'm paying
household
some of the
things.
bills. Yeah,
Right.
I'm paying.
So when you first came in, I think it was to be a roommate or something, but you weren't of age,
Okay,
right?
yeah, and she doesn't understand any of that because she is mentally ill and can't read stuff and didn't understand that. So we found a way to work it out for me to be her caretaker, which is an issue anyway. She's severely mentally ill. One of her problems is she's a hoarder. And
Okay.
it's at that level where I've already called government affairs. That's why I
Yeah.
thought was calling back a minute ago because they're going to call
Yeah.
me. She got bugs now, and she's like storing food in her shed and the outside. I mean, a ridiculous quantity. And her current meltdown while she's mad is I cleaned up. I threw out used drinking straws. I'm not being facetious. I've been working really hard to get the place in shape.
Yeah.
But
all of this without having the proper doctor's note. Me telling me
yeah, we're
that
working.
you are the person that they have approved to do this. Without that, you are just a guest who's gone over his 20-day stay.
No, I haven't. One, I haven't been here.
Since April 1st. I have recorded and on camera. You hear. So April 1st.
Yeah, and I've come and go. Like I've not been here the whole time consistently. At least one night I went to the casino.
No. But you've been living there since April 1st.
But I haven't come back every single day. There was like 3 or 4 days I wasn't here.
That doesn't matter. But what I mean is you
Well,
moved
the
your
rules
stuff
say
in
30
your
days
car in a year.
In a year.
So-
But if you leave and come back, like me going to the casinos, when me and Ramona were just talking about that, she wants to go.
Okay.
It has to be consecutive. So I missed a couple of
So
days.
for those 20,
I made a note of that.
So
I
for
missed a
those
few
20
days.
days, we've gotten nothing regarding caretaker paperwork.
Well, that's because the situation with John, when I came in, I was supposed to do that. That got ruined, and we were switching gears. I'm going to use her, but she doesn't have current health insurance, and she hasn't moved her stuff. It's another thing she's bad about. She has a real hard time with paperwork and stuff. Her insurance is still in Orange County. She's never moved it out here.
But she's
so
a
she made.
caretaker for people?
She's a nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a nurse.
But she can't do her household chores and can't keep.
Do they assign caretakers for just that? I'm just curious. I don't know how it works.
She's allowed to have an assistant if she can't maintain her house. Like she can't clean dishes, do laundry.
But the doctor will label you a caretaker or an
Yes.
assistant?
A caretaker.
Okay.
Yeah, we've already got the form. The problem is she has a hard time getting access to the doctor. And here's what she's already done. Since the John thing melted down, and by the way, he was playing games with insurance, whatever, I don't know, not my bad. Romana traveled back to Orange County, commuted back to Orange County to go to a doctor's appointment. And now she's got a follow-up appointment with him, and she has to get blood work done, and it is her PCP, but she hasn't been seeing him recently, and she no longer has health insurance because of her work situation, and she doesn't get Medi-Cal, so she has to pay out of pocket. She did that and went back to see that doctor, but has to do follow-up, and I'm involved in talking to them, and we're working on that.
Okay.
So I apologize for the
No
delay or
problem.
whatever.
No
I'm
problem.
sorry, but we are going to get it worked out,
Okay.
and really I hope you guys will be sympathetic to the situation because she needs the help.
But let me tell you where I'm not going to be sympathetic to the situation. When I get phone calls that there's yelling and fighting going on in the household and it's disturbing the other neighbors, those are violations.
Yeah.
We can then step in and say either she has to move and then you'll both be moving if she can't follow the rules. So
Yeah.
you can't get too many of those because there's going to be a line
Again, I apologize,
drawn.
but I assure
So
you-
you want to make sure if you have disagreements,
It's not disagreement. I cleaned. That's what today's point of contention is.
you might want to make sure that you're documenting that stuff. Because
Oh, I am. I got
you can
tons of
have a
video of it.
neighbor-
I
you can have a neighbor say
ain't stupid.
there's like adult protective services needs to be involved.
I've called them already. That's who I thought that
you
phone
don't
call
want
was.
them called on you.
No, there ain't no. We ain't worried about that. But she has a hard time facing her issues. I think she kind of knows deep down. I've confronted her before. I'm like a person from that level, but she is obviously schizophrenic. You know, you're aware she's not actually the surrogate mother of Michael Jackson's children, right? Like, yeah. Okay. So.
And she doesn't know that I'm actually friends with Steve McQueen's family. That was supposedly she was married to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like.
I'm actually friends with.
You know
family.
something about it? Yeah, I
And
assure you
not.
she's not. Yeah, just even, yeah, I assure
Like,
you.
I know.
Like probably
Yeah.
crush on them somehow. Yeah, but
Yeah, I'm aware.
yeah. So I'm a valuable asset for her. I'm like her family. We're kind of confronting, but I'm doing the right thing by cleaning up the mess.
How long have you've been known each other?
Oh, a couple of years.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and like I said, she was staying with me before she closed on here. And she was
Okay.
hoarding at my apartment too. We got
no.
my little apartment. She was hoarding there and dumpster diving and bringing stuff back from the
Okay.
dumpster.
Yeah,
But
I
you know,
have an
it's
aunt like that.
I've got my own mental health issues. I'm autistic, and I got it. And she knows me and my problems.
Yeah,
Now, I
yeah.
hit myself in the face and shit.
Autistic people can be brilliant, by the way.
I am.
Brilliant.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
a
I have some
nerd geek,
grandchildren that-
but I'm
yeah.
socially retarded. I got serious issues, which is one of the reasons we get
Don't.
along.
Look.
Yeah, but I don't do friends. It's a miracle we know each other's stuff, but I don't
Yeah.
do friends. I don't do stuff. I'm actually trying to get back into the high school trading card game, the Magic the Gathering, as an effort to actually meet someone. It's all.
Yeah.
I don't fucking do people.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah,
I work on my computer and I'm grateful for life, and I don't do nothing.
Yeah.
I'm an introvert in my old age. I went to the
Yeah.
casino recently here, not to say I'm a nerd. I made money too. Romana's excited and wants to go with me, and I want to do that and teach her how to play there because that slows the game down and makes it easier for me to count cards.
Oh, jeez.
I know the basics
Wait,
of card
that was-
counting,
that
but
was
it's
one
hard to
man
keep up.
counted cards.
That's Hollywood stuff. He was like flash memorizing.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
You keep track of a ratio of which cards have been played.
Oh my
And
gosh.
you divide the cards into categories, and if a bunch of one type of card that come out, the odds are in your favor, but you have to keep track. And it's hard in an always environment, but if someone slows it down by asking a bunch of questions and being real slow, it makes it a lot easier on me. So we're gonna go do that.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, you should watch a YouTube documentary on card counting. There's Saboba, that's where I went.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I apologize
Okay,
for all
so
the
you know what?
inconvenience.
You know what I need from you.
We're getting on that as quickly as we can. I got money too, so I'm opening
Yeah.
I'm willing to pay for whatever, but medical
No.
stuff is complicated. And she just did the commute over there. He wants blood work. She has to pay out of pocket for all that.
Yeah.
But we're getting it hammered out. And also, I'm going to go talk to a local family counseling center, and they might be able to do it about the hoarding right up here in Hemet. That's called Adult Protective
Okay.
Service. I call that.
And how does she feel about that?
I haven't told her. She's gonna melt the fuck down.
She might flip.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was immediately started looking for professional help.
Yeah.
I did some basic research, and that was the advisement of the websites and stuff. They're like, you can't do this alone. Get help. Like, okay, listen to the okay, but I can handle her crazy a little bit, and yeah, she'll freak out about her straws, but then she calms down and forgets. She's kind of fickle, and she's
Yeah.
got this self-flagellation thing. Like, I don't want anything in life. I keep it simple. I just go to work and go back, and she'll say all that and say she doesn't want TV and whatever. But I set her up with the internet Chromecast thing, got the movie program on, and then I'll get a movie on, and she'll like it and get real into it, and
Yeah.
like I'm helping,
Yeah.
and like I can handle
Yeah.
problems, and I'm in a lucky situation of having money and strength.
Yeah.
Maybe retarded, but.
Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not.
I get disability. I'm
That's fine.
yeah. So
Yeah. So does my son out of the Army. I mean.
yeah, I just really hope we get all this worked out. And I've completed like half the cleaning. I've got videos documenting and stuff. But over time, it's going to get in shape, and it'll be better for the community and
We should
bugs and
have a
stuff.
huge dumpster coming soon. We park it out in
They are full. Ask the neighbor if I could get one of their cans because they're concerned
Yeah.
too. We're friends. I'm friends with the neighbor, the 2 ladies next
Yeah.
door.
So we have every 3 months. I think we have one coming soon. I do a robocall about it and let you know that it's coming, or you'll see it in. We have a thing called Manager's Corner that comes with her statement that kind of tells some things that are going on.
And you could put some bigger stuff in there.
You can put some bigger stuff in there. Yeah, there's a list down here that you can pick up that says what can't go in there, and then you can put everything else in there.
Okay, I could use, but
So that might be helpful.
it's hard to get her to let go of
too.
stuff. I didn't understand actually how, because we had.
I have an aunt that you have paths through her house of boxes.
That's what her shed's
and,
like.
And it all came from a loss.
I put
It's
8 hours
usually a
into
loss,
it.
like a death of somebody that causes them to grip onto whatever they can hold on to.
I looked at the psych thing about that,
Yeah.
childhood problems and not having property and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, she
Yeah.
had her life and stuff.
Or
So
money and thinking everything is like, oh, well, I might
and
use
I'm
that.
halfway there. I'm poor and I'm frugal to a fault.
Yeah.
Like I buy everything on sale or whatever too,
Yeah.
but I carefully plot out what I buy and I eat every.
Yeah.
And I'm doing that too. I'm helping her use what she has.
Yeah.
I try to be efficient myself.
Yeah.
So she kind of approves of how I check every day, like anything that can be used,
Yeah.
we use. Like I'll base what we're gonna eat off what we have. So
I'll support you guys as much as I can, as long as I know the other neighbors aren't being disturbed.
Okay, there's one lady, look
If
at
it
in front of her, the
comes-
left one doesn't like her, the right one,
If
they're
it
cool with
comes
me,
to-
and
that's because the left one had to live through the other situation.
yeah,
If you think about that.
I'm not aware, I wasn't part of any of that, I just heard about it.
So it was rough. So.
And John, I briefly knew, but I felt his hate,
Yeah.
so I could imagine. The security guard told me about him and his hijinks. But we have restraining order hearing for him on the 2nd, and we have a temporary order in effect, and he has been served.
Okay.
And I'm carrying the papers.
Okay, but make
So-
sure nothing happens, no arguments, no violence, no nothing.
He's not
while-
supposed to approach us.
While he's on the property.
And he's not supposed to come anywhere near us.
Okay,
That's,
okay,
he's been served with the paper saying that, tell him not to. His friend, the black one over here, signed. I got the notice of service for the adult, fills it out like I'm giving.
yeah, I think you had brought that in, demanding that we serve it.
Oh, I
and
wasn't
saying
demanding. I was-
something about,
I was hoping you'd
we're
serve him, yeah.
allowing hate crimes or something, or hate something.
It felt like you were
absolutely
siding
do
with,
not.
I came out to the car, me and Romana went to the courthouse to get paperwork about the restraining order, and she was a little ahead of me going out to the car while I was getting the papers, and I came and opened the car and sound, and she was on speakerphone, and I could hear the lady telling her it was much better before, things were better off, and one of the ladies up here told me, I don't approve of that lifestyle or whatever. There's a complication too. I don't even identify as gay. But I used to be a male prostitute, and Romana knows.
Lots of broken people used to be something.
Yeah, I don't even complain about it. I'm proud. Like in my younger day, I have a broken shoulder, and I'm hurt, but I used to be better off.
Yeah.
So.
No, I work with the most loving bunch of people I've ever worked with in my life. So, yeah. Some of them are a little skittish. I think you scared them a little bit.
Yeah, I
Intimidated
try
them.
not to do that, but I know I'm
Yeah.
a giant. I'm very, with the autism thing, I try to be deadpan and
Yeah.
no emotion, like just or stick to the facts, whatever. But John was scared of me too, because I have a military family. They can get violent and they can do stuff. And he specifically used to say, when I said, I'm not scared of you, you're not gonna do anything to me, he said, you gotta sleep sometime, we'll cut your throat in your sleep. All right, you have my attention. You want my attention? You got my attention. Okay,
Probably just talking.
Probably,
Yeah, but I get you.
Romano was telling me a little bit about him and the religious thing. He's trying to earn brownie points with God to heal him from his ailments, and he's got a Bible on the nightstand. And I don't agree, whatever. But and I apologize about all that. I wasn't going to share that.
Woods. What's your first name?
Colton.
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 Oh, nice
No one
name.
calls me Colton.
Nice
Though.
name.
I don't like it.
That's a cool name.
It's a baby,
No.
immature horse. Like it would be an insult, like saying you're prepubescent. Like.
It's like top country singers right now, Colt.
I saw that Ashton Kutcher thing. I'm from the 80s, so. I apologize for this. I hope this works out for you too. I'll have a good little. We are compatible enough. We know each other's crazy, and I've got strengths, and she's got weaknesses.
You already are what you call yourself, right?
Well, autism is retardation,
You should pick some nicer things to say about yourself.
I'm not politically correct. I've experienced hard discrimination in my life.
You have to be politically correct and respect everybody.
Oh, I don't mind if people aren't politically correct. Just don't threaten me. I don't expect. That's one of my nicknames, the hard tart.
So should I give you? Did you get the paperwork that has to come from the doctor to us
She showed
with
it
the
to
red
me, and
writing?
she
Has
had
red
them
writing
scan it at her PCPs at that.
Okay.
Get the second appointment and all that.
Okay.
And I'm working with the doctor here and doing it. Do you have a copy?
Yep.
I show you why precautions prevent problems. But yeah, she told me she had the doctor scan it and stuff.
It was this one. And then this needs to be completed by you with your name, your driver's license.
And that's what we give to you.
And that goes to me. Yeah, we have to have
Oh,
both
by
of
the
these
way,
things before we even
the
can-
bikes, while they are here, both are insured, fully functional, all that. And I am trying to sell the old one. The new one is financed and whatever. But I don't have any need for the money. There's a for sale sign on it. But
The rules with motorcycles, you can only come in and out. You can't drive around the park or anything
no
like that. They're so
no
loud.
problem. Yeah,
Okay.
and they're not modified to be loud or nothing. And I don't go crazy.
So-
I'm an old man.
Okay. So,
I'm more of an efficiency thing.
so I think once you're a caretaker, it's fine for you to have a bike. Because that's your transportation as a guest. Guests
I
were
won't be
supposed to
speaking
have
around
bikes,
it. I don't
so,
have
okay.
And I don't hang out in the park either. I don't, John's nothing. John's, oh, yeah.
Well, John was a resident. There's a difference.
Well, I know, but he was still,
Nope.
he annoyed people with his
I know,
presence.
but he was a resident. He signed the contract.
A different,
and
yeah.
everything,
Yeah, but I don't have any design. I got my own. I just wanted to, my little computer set up and cook dinner for us. It's kind of cool for me to have a little family. I don't have family.
Yeah.
So this is, for
Okay.
me, this is it. This
Yeah.
is mine.
And you've got kind of a, I want to help
And her
that
dog,
type of personality.
her dog loves me and stuff too, which is another big thing. She's obsessed about dogs. Oh, that's something I need to confirm about the walking rules. I know we can't let her go to the bathroom anywhere, but like, there's no dog walking around the block, around the neighborhood.
You can, but you have to be together.
Yeah.
So as long as you're with her, you can't go walk the dog as a caretaker.
Oh, it's like in the street around, yeah.
No. She has to be with you at all
Well,
times.
she would wanna, is it okay if I take the dog to the dog park up here?
Not without her.
Not without her?
Nope.
Oh,
Those are the whole.
what other caretaker is for us taking care of her dog? That's, she's obsessed with the dog and wants me to
Well,
take care of
she's got a good sized yard in the backyard, so.
I do, I take him out several times.
Yeah.
The dog freaks me get home, you take him out, yeah.
So, rules of the park are no, even if somebody was an additional occupant, they have no rights to the park. They can't walk the streets, they can't go to the dog park, those are all run by the rec club. They can't come to functions, they have to be with the person that is on the rental agreement.
Okay, well,
At
I'll
all
tell
times.
her that, 'cause she
Or
wants to walk the dog
If
with.
you have a friend that you meet, which you said you don't make friends, but if you make a friend
Well, maybe, because I'm a
that
helpful
lives
type.
here, then, and that person walks their dog and you wanna walk together, then you're okay.
So I can socialize, so
Yep.
if I know someone, okay, that's cool, because
Yeah.
that might come up, and I'm
Yeah.
like, he likes me, John's girl, like, she's ex-military too, like my dad. Yeah, so,
Yeah, she's cool.
it's a nice little community.
Yeah.
And Romana wants, it'd be good for her health too, so
Yeah.
I'll tell her that we'll definitely go on some walks with Matrix.
Exactly. Say hi to people, get to know people.
Yeah, and I'm real strict, I'm training him to stay out of people, like if I call, he'll
Yeah.
keep out the fire. I know people,
Yeah.
people are picky, but it's nice to have a little family dog. So leather jacket and sunglasses,
All right, thank you.
Be riding around in style on my bike.